Good evening, folks. You catch me again running late for sunset up on the Denby Moors. It's a gorgeous evening. We've had quite a few gorgeous evenings, to be fair. I spent most of the day yesterday out in the Gwydir forest, Snowdonia, and today I spent most of the day editing and planning for the next few days, which is quite exciting. I've got Focus Wales coming up again, which is a superb little showcase festival in Wrexham, North Wales. Honestly, there's bands from all around the world who come to play, so it's a great 3 days. And then shooting another wedding on Saturday. So yeah, I'm getting out while I can, really. It's a gorgeous bit of light right now. Unfortunately, all the Snowdonia range in the background, which you most likely cannot see from there. Don't know if you can see them on the horizon or not, but they're all super hazy, unfortunately. I really need to get my telephoto lens. But either way, it's a gorgeous evening, so I'm up here at sunset, going to see what I can get. Kind of rhymed. So one thing that is going on right now with this lovely hazy sunset, we do have the light, golden light, just bouncing off all the conifers in this forest. These are all fairly young trees. I say fairly young, they're probably as old as I am, but compared to these guys up here, they're only little tiddlers, but you can see the light bouncing off them. So I might try and incorporate that somehow into my image, but I'm still undecided just yet what I'm actually going to do. So let's just go carry on walking a little bit further, see if anything catches my eye. I was up here a couple of weeks ago with a good mate Cal Glass. He's a bit of a famous one now on Instagram, but he is also on YouTube. He's slowly taking it up, but just bear in mind how long it took me to get any sort of decent quality on my videos, and he's getting there a lot quicker than I am. So yeah, I'll link to his channel down below as well. But yeah, we did come up here probably a few weeks or so ago, again around sunset. Got a few shots which I might throw up, but I don't know, there was nothing with that wow factor for me, certainly in my shots anyway. So that's what I'm hoping to rectify tonight. Right, I'm going to stop talking and try and actually find the composition. There's a little bit of sad news at the moment. My beloved Tonor, lovely little Milano red Civic Type R, which you can see there. I'm selling her, unfortunately. Probably didn't think it through when I bought her, but it's not the most ideal car for landscape photography. She's great fun. I've had a great time with her, but I'm thinking more grown up and economical, so I'm getting a diesel. This could work. I was sort of hoping tonight that we've had a lot of this wispy cloud today or this evening, and I was hoping that the sun would catch underneath it as just after the sunset, really, which I think it might do. I'm really no idea, but I can still just about see a few peaks, including More Shabod. There's a pub, it's like the one pub that is up here, and then all the colour in the sky. So I'm half thinking doing the panoramic with the high res mode on the G9. yeah, we'll give it a quick go. Going to put a jacket on though, there's a load of midges around here. So, one advantage I suppose of using a area of deforestation is there's loads of tree stumps, nice flat tree stumps about for little camera tripods and whatnot. I think my hopes have been dashed of a nice colourful wispy cloud sunset, except for a few bits over there. But I was really looking that way. Bear with me. Not bad. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I think most of this light has just disappeared now. All the midges are out. But I'm just going to quickly, for the sake of the video, demonstrate what the idea was. Just as I was walking past, you've got a little lake down there, and there's quite a few of these, just as you see in the previous image, just single tree trunks, completely stripped bare, just standing tall still over the deforested area. And then off in distance from there, you've got the mountains, which you can just about make out either side of the hill, right in the middle of the frame. And there, right in the middle of the frame, is the pub that I was on about. The idea was high resolution panorama, so I've just made sure that my actual tripod legs are perfectly level, which will help a lot. And then need to try and make sure that the ball head itself is also level, which isn't easy when there's stuff biting you. So I'm just testing, turning around on the panoramic plate off the ball head, just to make sure that everything is level, no matter which way I'm turning. So that's looking good. We're going to go into the high res mode to start with, which I have saved in my custom menu. High resolution mode. It is getting quite dark now, really. Quality, shooting raw, picture size. Obviously, I'm going to go for the big stuff, 80 odd megapixel. Shutter delay 4 seconds. Let's see if I can make that. There we are. 2 seconds. Just because it's so dark, the light's diminishing. And honestly, I'd say this shot is barely worth having a go at now. But as I say, for the sake of the video, we're going to do it. It's manual mode on camera with 2 second timer. Then I'm going to use another feature of the camera as well, which is touch to focus and take the shot. What I'm going to do first is make sure I've got focus where I want it, and then switch it to manual so that it's not trying to refocus after each shot. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm also going to bracket these. This is going to be a lot of shots. So I'm going to expose for the sky, and then afterwards expose for the much darker foreground. So here we go. Just high res of the sky, and then change exposure. I'll remember my exposure as well. That was a 40th of a second, so I'm going to go a stop below, so 20th of a second for the foreground. And I'm going to repeat that with each turn of the panorama. Going to move back to 40 and take the shot. I wouldn't even be surprised if I catch a few midges in these shots, to be honest. And then knock it for the brighter exposure, 1/20th. And there we are. So that is 8 shots that I've just taken. Yeah, I'm not really overly hopeful at all for the outcome of this video. But, of course, I don't want to leave you hanging. So I'll show you my final result now. Another thing to bear in mind when you're doing any tripod work, especially with modern cameras like this, most of them, and this is very true of the G9, have very good image stabilization. But you want to switch that off when you're on a tripod. Otherwise, those internal motors, they're going to be fighting against the movement which is not there. So you might actually get a shaky image when you put it on a tripod with the stabilization on. So just a little tip there. I found that out the hard way about a year or so ago. But luckily, if you're like me, I'm using the high resolution mode. The high resolution mode actually uses the stabilization mechanism in order to get that high res image. So it just switches the stabilization off straight away for you anyway. So it's one thing you don't actually have to worry about. But it's always good to be sure. Just flick the switch off anyway. I actually have it mapped to the little custom dial on the front there. Actually dead easy to just switch between stabilization or no stabilization. Works a treat. Now these midges they've probably eaten half of me that you can't see already. I'm just wearing shorts today. So I'm going to get packed up. Enjoy the walk back to the car. With any luck, I do go a little bit higher, so I might actually be able to see the mountain peaks again. But I doubt it, to be honest with you. But like I said in the previous video, it's just good to be out. So I could have spent the evening in front of the computer, but I made the effort. I came out, got a bit of exercise. I feel violated, but I also feel peaceful compared to how it would have been just stressing away doing edits. So yeah, it's been a good evening. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you liked it. Hit me with a comment down below if you want to ask anything other than locations, and hit subscribe if you want to see more as well. So I'll see you in the next one. I just walked through a cloud of gnats. That was horrible.